childless women are seen as unfulfilled, unhappy. Even the Pope has slammed us, saying that not having children is selfish.
You're selfish for not wanting children. Your childhood must have been terrible.
We have been called selfish. We've been called narcissists, which is kind of strange.
People say, like, to people that don't have kids or want kids, you're selfish. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. So when people find out that I don't have kids, the number one question they ask me is, well, then who's going to take care of you when you get older, Timothy?
A common argument against those who choose not to have children is that they are selfish. This perspective often stems from the belief that such individuals wish to avoid financial sacrifices, lifestyle adjustments, or time commitments. Personal freedom in this context is viewed as prioritizing personal enjoyment over the responsibility of raising the next generation. These factors combined are often labeled as selfish. Pro-natalists often present themselves as more responsible and selfless, claiming that they sacrifice their time and money for their children. At the same time, people who choose not to have children are frequently criticized with comments like, they don't want children because they want to keep all their money and avoid responsibility. But if we take a moment to think critically, we realize something important. Many parents struggle with financial burdens of education, medical expenses, and the challenges of raising multiple children, yet they are rarely asked to justify their choices. If parents make sacrifices for their children, but still cannot provide them with the benefits those sacrifices were intended for, does that not undermine their intentions? Parents are often seen as selfless for sacrificing time and money, but if working long hours means missing out on a child's upbringing, or if financial sacrifices fail to meet a child's educational or medical needs, then are the sacrifices achieving its purpose? Even when parents are able to provide for their children, they cannot protect them from all forms of pain, loss, or other bad things. After all, aren't all parental sacrifices ultimately aimed at mitigating a child's suffering? But here's the big question. Are parents truly selfless to begin with? Think about this. Before birth, a person does not exist, and therefore cannot consent to being born. Is it not selfish to bring someone into existence without their consent? What then motivates someone to create a new life? Often it is driven by personal desires. I want to have children. I want to experience raising a child. I want to provide grandchildren for my parents. Or I want to fulfill religious or cultural expectations. Notice the recurring I in these statements. This emphasis on personal wants reveals that the decision to have children is at its core self-centered. Is it not selfish to bring a child into the world without fully considering the inevitable pain and suffering they may experience? There are many responsibilities in life, but why should we force someone into a life of pain and suffering and call it responsibility? Even the most devoted, responsible parents cannot protect their children from illness, aging, or other bad things. And as parents face their own challenges and uncertainties, will it really be any different for the next generation? Won't they face the same struggles of life as their parents? Parents will grow old and eventually pass away. So will their children. So isn't having a child just to ensure someone is there to care for you in old age a bit selfish? Why should you have children? Is it to address a country's declining population or to fulfill religious expectations? Some people have children for these reasons, but what about the children who are neglected due to divorce, parental mental health issues, unplanned pregnancies, or being raised by a single parent? There are many motivations for having children, but sometimes there are simply no specific reasons at all. Some may have children due to societal expectations or simply because it feels like the next step in life. Others may become parents due to unexpected circumstances. As David Benatar said, half the people here on the planet are so-called mistakes. They weren't planned, they are just here.